You ever look at a plate of steak and think, man, that cow had a good run? It's a funny thought, but it makes you appreciate the journey from pasture to plate. That steak didn't just appear out of nowhere. It came from a hard-working ranch, where cattle roam free and graze on the open range. Me too, especially when it comes to longhorns. These majestic creatures are more than just livestock. They're a living piece of American history. With their distinctive long horns and rugged demeanor, longhorns are a testament to the spirit of the Old West. These aren't your average Black Angus folks. While Black Angus cattle are known for their quality beef, longhorns bring something unique to the table. Their meat is leaner and often considered healthier, with a flavor that's rich and robust. These are tough, resilient animals with horns that could span a pickup truck. Their horns can grow up to 7 feet from tip to tip, making them one of the most iconic breeds in the world. It's not just their horns that make them special, it's their ability to thrive in harsh conditions. They're as much a symbol of Texas as the Alamo or Willie Nelson. Just like these cultural icons, longhorns embody the rugged, independent spirit of the Lone Star State. They are a living reminder of the days when cowboys roamed the plains and cattle drives were a way of life. Now, I've worked my share of dirty jobs, but ranching's got a special kind of grit. It's not just about hard work, it's about dedication, passion, and a deep connection to the land. Ranchers wake up before dawn and work until the sun sets, all to ensure their cattle are healthy and well cared for. It's about working with nature, not against it. Ranchers understand the delicate balance of the ecosystem and strive to maintain it. They know that healthy land means healthy cattle, and they take their role as stewards of the land seriously. And when you're talking longhorns, you're talking about managing hundreds, sometimes thousands of these magnificent beasts. It ain't easy, folks. Each animal has its own personality and needs, and it takes a skilled hand to manage such a large herd effectively. But thankfully, the folks who raise these animals are as tough as the cattle themselves. Ranchers are a breed apart, known for their resilience and determination. They face challenges head-on, whether it's harsh weather, market fluctuations, or the daily grind of ranch life. And these days they've got a secret weapon technology. Modern advancements have made ranching more efficient and sustainable. From GPS tracking to automated feeding systems, technology helps ranchers manage their herds more effectively, ensuring that the legacy of the Longhorn continues for generations to come. We've all seen the movies, cowboys on horseback, herding cattle across dusty plains. It's romantic, sure, but the reality was a lot less glamorous. Back in the day, moving a herd of longhorns meant weeks, sometimes months, on the trail. Think scorching sun, stampedes, river crossings, and that's just the start. It was dangerous work for both man and beast. And let me tell you, those cowboys earned every penny. They were tough, resourceful, and knew how to handle themselves and their animals. But even the best cowboy could only do so much with a horse, a lasso, and a prayer. Fast forward to today and things have changed. Don't get me wrong, ranching's still hard work. But now, modern technology is giving ranchers a helping hand. We're talking drones, helicopters, massive tractors, you name it. These tools might seem out of place in the wide open spaces, but they're making a huge difference. They're helping ranchers manage larger herds, monitor animal health, and even deliver feed with pinpoint accuracy. It's a far cry from the days of cattle drives and chuck wagons. But one thing hasn't changed, the ranchers' dedication to their animals and the land. Remember those cowboys on horseback? They've been the iconic image of ranching for generations, tirelessly riding through vast fields, herding cattle, and keeping a watchful eye on the land. Well, now they've got company in the sky. The modern ranch is a blend of tradition and technology. Drones and helicopters have become essential tools on modern ranches, acting as eyes in the sky for ranchers. These high-tech gadgets are revolutionizing the way ranching is done. Imagine this. You're responsible for thousands of acres of land and hundreds of head of cattle. The sheer scale of the operation can be overwhelming. A drone can cover that ground in a fraction of the time it would take on horseback. These nimble devices can zip across the landscape, providing real-time data and high-resolution images. They can spot sick or injured animals, locate strays, and even identify potential hazards before they become serious problems. Drones can also monitor water sources, ensuring that cattle have access to clean and sufficient water. And helicopters? They're like the heavy lifters of the sky. These powerful machines can handle tasks that require more muscle and speed. Need to move a small group of cattle quickly? Helicopter. They can swoop in, gather the cattle, and move them to a new location in no time. Need to survey fencing after a storm? Helicopter. They can fly over miles of fencing, identifying breaks or damage that need immediate attention. They're versatile, powerful, and save ranchers valuable time and resources. By integrating drones and helicopters into their operations, ranchers can manage their land and livestock more efficiently, ensuring the health and safety of their herds, while also preserving the tradition of ranching. Section 5. Heavy metal on the range tractors and feeders. Now let's talk about the big boys tractors and feeders. These machines are the backbone of any successful ranch operation, providing the muscle and efficiency needed to handle the daily grind. These are the workhorses of the modern ranch. Tractors, with their immense power and versatility, can perform a multitude of tasks that would be impossible by hand. And believe me, they don't mess around. From plowing fields to towing heavy loads, these machines are built to withstand the toughest conditions and keep going. Tractors are essential for everything from maintaining fences to moving hay bales. They make light work of what would otherwise be back-breaking labor to preparing the land for grazing. With the right attachments, a tractor can transform a rugged piece of land into a lush pasture ready for livestock. And when you're dealing with the size and power of these machines, it's a sight to behold. Watching a tractor in action is like witnessing a ballet of brute force and precision. It's like watching a ballet of brute force and precision. The way they maneuver and operate with such accuracy is truly impressive. Then you've got the feeders. These modern marvels are a far cry from the simple troughs of the past. These aren't your grandpa's troughs. Today's feeders are equipped with advanced technology that ensures each animal gets the right amount of nutrition. We're talking about sophisticated systems that can distribute the perfect amount of feed to specific groups of animals. This precision feeding helps in maintaining the health and productivity of the livestock. It's all about maximizing efficiency. With automated feeders, ranchers can save time and reduce waste, ensuring that every bit of feed is utilized effectively, and ensuring those longhorns are getting the nutrition they need. Proper feeding is crucial for the growth and health of the cattle, and modern feeders make this task much easier and more reliable. Section 6. Getting from A to B. Transporting Texas' finest. Let's face it, moving 1,000 pounds of Longhorn is no walk in the park. That's where specialized transport trucks come in. These aren't your average 18-wheelers. They're designed specifically for hauling livestock, with features that prioritize animal welfare and safety. These trucks often have climate control to keep the animals comfortable, ramps for easy loading and unloading, and even watering systems. It's all about minimizing stress on the animals during transport, which is not only humane but also better for the quality of the beef. Section 7. Longhorn Legacy, more than just a pretty face. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mike, you've talked about the machinery, but what about the Longhorns themselves? Well, let me tell you, these animals are something special. They're tough, adaptable, and can thrive in some of the harshest conditions. They're also known for their lean meat, which is lower in fat and cholesterol than many other breeds. But it's their history that really gets me. Longhorns are descended from the first cattle brought to the Americas by Spanish explorers. They're survivors, and their story is intertwined with the history of the American West. Section 8. The future of ranching. High-tech meets high stakes. So what does the future hold for ranching? One thing's for sure, it's going to be a wild ride. Technology is evolving faster than ever, and ranchers are always looking for new ways to improve efficiency and sustainability. We're already seeing advancements like artificial intelligence being used to monitor animal health and predict grazing patterns. And who knows what other innovations are just around the corner. But one thing will always remain the same: the hard work, dedication, and deep connection between ranchers, their animals, and the land. That's something that no amount of technology can ever replace.